Hi and welcome back to the countertop, and today we are doing open kibbeh from Ottolenghi. Hi and welcome back. And the recipe that I am doing today is the open kibbeh from this book, the Jerusalem book, by Ottolenghi and Tamimi. If you don't know Ottolenghi, he's a famous chef based in London. He's the one, since the launch of many of his books, brought to the mainstream all the Mid Eastern culture, all the Mid Eastern ingredients. The recipe is an open kibbeh, so it's a little bit of variation of a classic kibbeh. Basically, you can do kibbeh in many ways. So basically, the core of a kibbeh recipe, it's bulgur wheat and meat. This meat can be lamb, goat, beef, even camel. And you can do this baked, deep fry, raw, and so on. But the way he's doing here is a little bit different. So he's breaking down all the ingredients in different layers. Okay, so let's do it. Cool, so now we have everything here that we need for our kibbeh. So let's start. 125 grams of bulgur wheat. You're also gonna need some water to put on the wheat. 9 ml or 6 tablespoons of olive oil. 2 garlic cloves, we need to crush these ones. Also, we need to finely chop 2 medium onions and 1 green chili that we need to really finely chop. 350 grams of ground lamb. You can change the ground lamb to also ground beef if you want. 1 tablespoon of ground allspice, 1 tablespoon of ground coriander, 2 tablespoons of cilantro. We need to chop these and put it cilantro. 60 grams of pine nuts. We also gonna need some 3 tablespoons of parsley. So we're gonna use cilantro and parsley. 2 tablespoons, something around that, from self-rising flour. It's very strange, but it makes sense. 50 grams of light tahini paste, 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of sumac, and finally salt and pepper. All right, so let's do that. So this recipe basically consists in 3 or 2.5 parts. The first one, we put like the water that we mentioned in the bulgur, and we just let these sit for 30 minutes. And while we are doing that, we are going to do the first round, which is get the onions, the smashed garlic, and the green pepper, put in the stove with some olive oil, and then remove these and put the meat. So over high heat, you're gonna put the olive oil. And we're going to saute the garlic, the onions, and the green pepper. While my onions and everything are sauteing here, you turn on your oven for 200 degrees Celsius, and after this is pretty much became more transparent and clear to go, you remove these from the fire. And now we're going to put back, but now on the high heat, and wait a little bit for our pan get hot again, and we're gonna add the ground lamb. And now the next time is to cook the ground lamb for 5 minutes until they get a little bit brown, and we're gonna add everything back again. After 5 minutes, you start to put everything back again. So we're gonna put the onions, garlics, and the peppers. You can lower the heat now. coriander and the allspice, our cilantro, some of our parsley, so we're gonna leave something of the parsley later for decoration, and we do the same with the pine nuts, so we leave some to decorate our dish later. And of course a little bit of salt and pepper. And cook for a little bit more. But not too much. We don't want the meat to get dry. Just want to pretty much cook everything, and that's it. So after we finish the meat, let's go back to the bulgur. So the bulgur pretty much probably already drained all the water, but just to make sure, let's put these into the sieve and try to drain all the extra water that we have. And let's put it back here. And here we're gonna add our flour, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, some salt, and black pepper. And you're gonna mix this by hand to create some kind of like a dough, but not a dough. It's just pretty much will be the base of our open kibbeh. If it's still too sticky, you can add more flour if you want, but that should be fine. Now I'm gonna get a 8-inch spring form. The first thing we're gonna do the base, so we're gonna get our bulgur flour mixture and set down on the top like a layer of cheesecake. By the way, I already put some parchment paper in the bottom and on the side of the spring form. Like try to set these down more evenly that you can do, and that will be our base. With this base, you then add your lamb. And also, it's good now for you to press a little bit, because we need these to set when you go into the oven. Great. Now this is going to the oven, again, 200 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. I'm gonna put this in the oven and we're gonna back because we still need to make the tahini sauce to put at the top and finish the dish in the oven, okay? Now that we are waiting for our kibbeh in the oven, let's make the tahini sauce, get this ready to put on the top and then finalize the dish in the oven. So I got here extra 50 ml of water, my tahini sauce and my lemon. So the first thing, I need to grab my lemon. Two tablespoons of the lemon juice first, and then put this into the water. And dissolve these. And we need a sauce that, while still thick, needs to be pourable. And in the end, a little bit of salt too. And that's it. So now we're gonna wait. I'm gonna keep this oven this and wait for our kibbeh get ready out of the oven. All right, so now let's remove from the oven. And we add on the top the tahini sauce. Put some parsley on the top. Some of the pine nuts that we save. And this is going back to the oven now for more 10 minutes just for the tahini to set down. And after that we put the sumac and that's it. Here is our kibbeh. Just gonna finish, put some sumac color on the top and let these cool before we open it. Here's our kibbeh today. I also made some tabbouleh together. Again, thanks for watching. Hope you guys like it. And see you next time. Bye.